Morgans Financial is Australia's leading stockbroking and wealth management firm. We're 40 years old now, and amazing, some of our staff have been with us the entire time. It's been a great journey, and certainly started with humble origins in Brisbane here, and yeah, grown now to be certainly Australia's largest stockbroking and financial services firm.
Well, the growth was stellar. We started our first branch in 84, second one in 85, third one in 86, and then it really accelerated. Early on, the thing that propelled us forward the most, single event, was Crocodile Dundee. We raised the money in early 1985, and it was 8.8 million, which was just a ridiculously large amount of money for us. And we got the deal, and then we said, my God, what do we do? But it was a worldwide success, and we were 20 people in Brisbane. And I would think our client base swelled by 2 or 3 times in the year following. That just set us up.
The late 80s were brutal. The severity of the 87 market crash, a lot of companies and businesses did not survive, and we were losing money, and there was adjustments across the whole financial services sector. In that, we had the opportunity to undertake a management buyout. Paul Morgan retired from the business in 1990, and as a consequence of the management buyout, our can-do attitude of the 80s continued, and we started to grow the branches aggressively.
No other broker in Australia has ever done what we've done in the branches. Many brokers still lose money in tough markets, but Morgans never do, because this franchise branch business just underpins the business.
Our growth in our branch network nationally gave us the ability to distribute vast numbers of shares to vast number of people in regional and rural Australia. We were able to participate at some significant degree in a lot of the privatisations undertaken by the government. Things like Qantas, CBA, Telstra, Suncorp, Metway. In Telstra 3, we did in excess of $1 billion in relatively small shareholdings across tens and tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of small mum and dad investors across Australia. We got the opportunity to be involved in raising capital for an enormous number of companies that are household names, many of them from Domino's Pizza to Data3 to Beacon Lighting, Bank of Queensland, Woolworths, the float of Flight Centre, which we listed on the exchange in the mid-90s, happened to be a $100 million company that is now $3.5 billion company. One of the fortunate things for Morgans is that we have been profitable every month of every year since 1990, 1991, when the management buyout occurred. Being profitable has allowed us to spend significantly in the area of technology and research, and for that reason we've been able to ride up and down with the changes that have occurred across markets around the world. ABN AMRO became a shareholder, and a very good shareholder, in Morgans up until the time of the global financial crisis.
And the GFC was it was a doozy of a correction. No one escaped from the GFC. What I think that we were able to achieve in those periods was a team culture, and the team culture that we developed really helped us get through the GFC. Obviously, the logic was that these corrections don't last forever. But if we can hold the business in good stead through that period, we will come out bigger and stronger than some of our competitors. So, every crisis there's opportunity. That's the way we looked at the GFC after we'd got through the initial shock, obviously.
The camaraderie, the relationship with people. I mean, you can't beat it, and that's the strength behind the group. It's a Morgan style.
I think our biggest difference is that we care. We care about each other, we care about our clients, the mum and dad that we're advising. I think it differentiates us.
And certainly the community is something that we're very passionate about. And the foundation was set up in 2005, and I think it, to this point, has distributed about $16 million to a variety of charities around the country.
So the growth of Morgans has really been amazing when you look back from our origins, starting with one office here in Brisbane, now to 60 offices right around the country, and now with one in Hong Kong. We've got in excess of 200,000 clients. We manage about $50 billion in client holdings, which is a great honour, and about 1,000 people all up in our business now. We've created a huge difference to the way that many Australians have seen their financial investments managed, grown, and changed lifestyles for the better because of that. So, achieving their personal goals, seeing their kids go to university, buying houses, setting up for retirement. If that was our legacy, I think there's the sorts of things that I think, really make us proud.